As I walked through the wilderness of this world, I lighted on a certain place. And I laid me down in that place to sleep. And as I slept, I dreamed a dream. I saw a boy clothed in rags, a great burden upon his back. Can I help you, officer?
I'm looking for a thief. A young boy about his age. Think he might have come this way.
A thief, you say? There's only been the two of us here today.
And just who is he?
My apprentice.
Well, sorry to have troubled you. Have a nice day.
Why'd you do that?
Seemed the right thing to do.
I thought preachers weren't supposed to lie.
Would you rather I turned you in?
Well, of course not, but
Well, then save the lecture. May I have my candlesticks, please?
What are these?
Books.
How do they work?
You read it.
This is stupid.
You know, there was a time when these were priceless.
Priceless?
Especially one book in particular.
Is it still priceless?
Yes. More than ever. Candlesticks, please. Thank you. So, what's your name?
Chris.
Well, Chris, I'm Evangeline, and I'll be expecting you in the next few days
What?
to start your apprenticeship.
What?
Now, you don't want to make a liar out of me, do you?
You can't be serious. Look, I appreciate what you did for me and everything back there, but there ain't no way I'm hanging out with a preacher. I'm a professional thief.
You're a child, lost and confused.
Hey, I ain't lost, and I ain't confused, and I ain't a child either. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, doing what I was born to do. I'm bad, always have been, always will be.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
Good job. This is the way it's done. Yes. There's your reward.
Chocolate.
That was well done. Right, Mr. Stubbs? Right. How many times have I told you to lighten up? Who's next now? Ah, Chris. Yes, my star pupil. Let's see what you brought today. I've been looking forward to this, Chris. I knew you've been out there getting some extra good things to do, but what? What's this? What am I supposed to do with this? What? And all this? What? Look at this! John! You're such a disappointment!
I thought...
You thought? That's your problem right there, Chris. Leave the thinking to me. You're a thief, not a philosopher.
I thought that they were worth something.
Oh, you did. But they're not. They're worthless. Absolutely worthless. Just like you now. Get out of my sight. You're a disappointment to me. Disappointment. What do you suggest I do next? Maybe I should remind them who I am. Yeah? All right, then. I am Iggy the Magnificent, purveyor of precious metals and metals of all kinds. Now remember that. Metals. Bring me metals only. Got that? Let 'em burn! Let 'em burn! They're not worthless after all. Yeah, doesn't that feel nice and warm?
Who's there?
It's Faith. Can I come in?
Sure.
Hey, Chris.
Why aren't you outside with the others?
I don't know. It doesn't seem right them burning your score.
Yeah, some score.
What were they?
Who cares?
I do.
They're called books.
Where'd you get them?
You promised not to tell Iggy? I found them in an old church.
Really? Are there more?
Yeah, a lot more.
Oh, you gotta take me there.
Why?
Just promise me you will.
Okay, I will.
You promise?
You want to see one right now?
You have one?
Yeah, I kept one for myself.
You're not supposed to do that. You know what Iggy will do if he finds out.
The preacher said this is the best one.
Preacher?
Yeah, this was hers.
And you stole it? It's beautiful. You gotta give it back.
No way!
It's wrong, Chris, and you know it.
Who are you to tell me what's right and what's wrong? You steal too. We all do, remember?
Good night.
Faith! Hey, Faith!
Beautiful day. Where are you two going?
We're getting out of here.
No, you're not. You're staying right here with me.
Are you crazy? Look around you.
Looks fine to me. What's the problem? We're going to be patient. We're going to wait this out. Everything's going to be just fine.
Flee from the wrath to come. Chris, where are you off to in such a hurry?
I was returning your book.
I knew you would.
Wait, you're not mad?
No. Could you give me a hand with this? Your pack looks heavy. What's in it?
Just some stuff.
How would you like to learn to read that book of mine? Okay. Well, the offer's out there if you'd ever like to take it. See you later.
Wait. What do you know about dreams?
A little? Why do you ask?
I had this dream last night. It was horrible. There was a war and everything and everyone I knew were all being destroyed. What does it mean?
I don't know exactly. I can tell you that there already was a great war. It led to the downfall of man and left us in ruin. There was a time when things were different, better. And there's a time to come when things will be good again. But before that time, there will be another war. This one worse than the last. Perhaps what you saw was a vision of things to come.
How do you know all this?
It's in the book.
I think I'd like to learn to read better, so I can read the book.
Well, tell me who's at a riding?
John the Revelator.
Who's at a riding?
John the Revelator.
Who's at a riding?
John the Revelator.
The book of the seven seals. Tell me what's John riding?
Found the Revelator.
What's John riding?
Found the Revelator.
Oh, what's John riding?
John the Revelator.
The book of the seven seals. John the Revelator, great applicator, God on the battleman's side. Telling the story, Christ in his glory, Lord is a coming on high. Who's at a riding?
John the Revelator.
Who's at a riding?
John the Revelator.
Who's at a riding?
John the Revelator.
Book of the Seven Seals. Tell me what's John writing? Oh, what's John writing? Tell me what's John writing? Book of the Seven Seals. Book of the Seven Seals. The Book of the Seven Seals.
We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to his own way.
Very good, Chris.
Thanks.
Wow. Why don't you go ahead and tell me a bit about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Well, how did you end up here?
Well, when I was really little, I ran away from my dad. He was a fisherman, and I didn't want his life. Well, I didn't want to live by his rules. So when a man came and told me of a place where I could be rid of the rules, a place where I could be rich, I followed him, and here I am.
Who was this man?
A guy named Iggy. He's taken in a whole bunch of us kids. We work for him.
Stealing?
Yeah.
Don't you miss your father?
Well, sometimes.
I'm sure he misses you.
I doubt it.
Now, why would you say that?
Well, I ran away.
Well, I'm sure he's forgiven you.
And it gets worse. Before I left, I stole all of his money, and then I lost it. It doesn't even matter. I don't even know where he is or where I am. I am lost. This is my home now.
Did you steal that too?
No, this is a gift.
From your father?
Yeah.
I've seen that necklace before. It was in a picture. In my travels, I met a fisherman, a very kind man. He lives in a place they call Celestial City. It's like no place you've ever seen before. And this fisherman, he spoke of his lost son and showed me his picture. It was you, Chris. He said he'd searched and searched for you but couldn't find you. He's never stopped searching. You must go to him. He's waiting for you.
He won't want to see me. I know he won't.
That's not true. He loves you. He told me time and time again how much he loves you. No matter what you've done, he'll take you back. You're his son, Chris. Do you recall that war I told you about? The one that's coming?
Yeah.
Celestial City is the only place where you'll be safe. You must flee from the wrath to come.
Will you come with me?
I can't. This is something you must do on your own.
I want to go, but I can't do this by myself.
You're right. But there will be people along the way who can help you. Keep a sharp lookout for imposters. There will also be those who will try and trick you. Here. Take this.
I can't. It's yours.
And now I'm giving it to you. Let it be your guide to where you're going. And keep it close to your heart. Shortly after you leave the city, you will come across a place called Wicket Gate. Knock, and the gatekeeper will let you in. Remember what the book says. Wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate, and narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it.
Duck. In Faith?
Yeah, I just saw her.
Where is she?
What's the rush?
Just go find her, will ya?
Okay, yeah, sure. Jeez. Chris, what are you doing?
I'm leaving.
What?
I'm getting out of here.
That's probably a good idea. You stay here and Iggy's gonna kill you.
I want you to come with me.
Where are you going?
To find my father.
Where is he?
Celestial City.
Celestial City doesn't exist. It's a bedtime story. That's all.
That's not true, Stubbs. It does exist.
How do you know?
It's in this book of mine.
Oh, then it must be true. Come on, you can't honestly believe that. Iggy himself said those were nothing more than trash.
Watch your mouth.
I believe you.
Don't look at me. I think you're both completely insane.
I don't know.
Listen, there's a war coming. You can't stay here.
Where'd you hear this nonsense? Oh, let me guess. That book of yours.
What's up? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
Knock it off, both of you. Chris, we're gonna go. We need to go now before Iggy.
Before Iggy what? What am I supposed to do with you? What am I supposed to do? My star pupil! Fallen! Fallen!
I'm leaving.
Oh, and where do you think you're going?
Back to my father.
The Celestial City.
Oh, Celestial City. That's so sweet, Chris. Forget about it. Your father. Ha! Your father won't take you back. Your father's forgotten all about you. We're your family now.
He'll take me back.
Oh, sure. I don't think so, Chris. No. But let's for fun just say he did. You leave here, you're dead. It's as simple as that. There are things out there, things in this crazy world, strange things, things you can't even imagine. Things that go bump in the night.
I'll take my chances.
No, you won't. You're staying right here. We've been through this time and time again, Chris. You're not leaving here. You hear me? Chris! Come back! Chris!
What's that noise?
I don't know.
I didn't think any of these machines worked anymore.
Listen, we cannot run him. Not when he's on that thing.
That's for sure.
Chris, give me your jacket.
Why?
Just do it.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm creating a diversion.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You need my jacket to do that?
It's so he'll think I'm you.
That's definitely not a good idea.
He'll kill Chris. I'll get off with the stern warning.
I can't let you do this.
I'll be fine. You know I can take care of myself. Plus, I'm the fastest one here.
Okay, I want you to have this.
I can't. It's yours. I know you'll find your father. Don't forget about
No,
it.
wait. Duck, come on.
I saw the boy cast a glance toward Faith as she ran away, his eyes sad at having to leave his good friend. But his sadness lasted only a moment, for he knew he must press on towards Celestial City. His companion, the one they called Duck, had many questions, and Chris did his best to answer them and calm his friend's fears. Duck wondered about Faith, but Chris knew she was brave and strong, and that somehow she would make the journey too. And Duck wondered where they were headed and if they were headed in the right direction. Chris assured him they were. But mostly, Duck wanted to know more about their journey's end.
So tell me more about where we're going.
The Celestial City?
Yeah.
It's a safe place. It's a happy place. It's filled with wonders beyond your imagination.
Is this one of your marvelous wonders?
Duck, don't move!
I'm gonna have to move if I wanted to. Stop! The mud's too thick. Hey, I can move!
Duck, don't leave me!
I'll pull you out! What's that? Seriously, what is that?
I don't know. Just get me out! Duck!
Grab hold of the whip!
Thanks.
You're welcome. That pack of yours certainly didn't help the situation. What have you got in there? Looks heavy.
Just some things I thought I need for the trip. How are people supposed to get across this?
Well, most people go around.
Oh,
You have to keep your eyes open, my friend. Be on guard, always.
So, what was that thing?
You come from a city, right?
Yeah.
That horrid, wretched excuse for a city is the cause of what you see here. All the crime, the drugs, the pollution, it all trickled down here and created a living, breathing thing. The creature that attacked you.
That's horrible.
I noticed you and I share the same taste in literature.
What? Oh, the book. Yeah. I started reading it.
Well, keep at it. It's a good one. Well, here's the trail. Good luck to you, good pilgrim.
With a salute and a nod, the helpful boy quickly departed. There were more kids to rescue that day. Chris, walking solitary by himself, pondered his lost companion's fate. He could only hope Duck would one day journey this way again.
You're doing a great job there, son. How's your day been, huh? Let's go on right up here. Let's set up shop. Let's definitely set up shop right here. Oh, howdy ho there, young wayfaring stranger.
Hello.
Allow myself to introduce myself. I am the very specimen of a snakeskin oil salesman. I've merchandise, instructional, medicinal, contraptional. I sell artifacts, historical, and fix the gastronomical. From Valerian root to Wampsby glue in order categorical. I'm very well equipped too, with all matters directional. I manufacture maps, both small and astronomical. About the way to any place, I'm teeming with a lot of news, with many cheerful facts about the path that you decide to choose. Some may call me worldly, but I prefer temporal or practical. You good sir, my little friend, they call me what you like, just know I'm informational. In short, I've merchandise, instructional, medicinal, and oh yes, contraptional. It's true, I am the very specimen of a snakeskin oil salesman.
Did you say you had maps?
Oh, I have maps aplenty, good sir, to where you headed.
Celestial City. Do you know it?
I know it very well indeed.
I was told to go to Wicket Gate. Am I going the right way?
To, Wicked Gate, yes. To, Celestial City, no.
But
Oh, you can get to Celestial City by way of Wicked Gate, but the road is long and treacherous. I know a much quicker route.
Really?
I happen to have a map of it right here. Show you the way. Ha! Let's see some scratch first. No gold, no map.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. You give me the bag, I'll give you the map.
No way.
Why not? It's just weighing you down anyway.
I'll give you this.
I already have plenty of those. Plenty of those indeed.
Okay, I'll give you this.
A knife? Hardly worth a map.
Then I'll just be going.
Oh, you drive a hard bargain. A hard bargain indeed. You're a hornswagger me, son. No doubt about it. But I'd hate to see a young man such as yourself come in harm's way, or worse, killed. Which is most likely going to happen if you continue down the path you're headed. So how about this? The map for the comb.
Done.
Thanks. Down that way, son. Toodaloo.
Let the book be your guide.
Look at this guy. Hey, Matt, what's the big rush?
It's coming. It's coming.
Dude, just catch your breath, catch your breath.
Yeah, you're kind of bringing us down with all your nervous energy.
Look, I don't have a ton of time to explain, but there's something coming. It's out there.
Ooh, we're really scared.
Look, you guys can make fun of me all you want. Just please come with me to Wicket Gate.
Dude, we're tired, okay?
It's right up the steps.
Well, then get going.
Please. Where am I?
Wicket Gate.
Then you must be the gatekeeper?
Uh-huh.
Thanks for letting me in last night. Thought I was a goner for sure.
Knock, and the doors shall be opened. Breakfast?
Yeah. So, what happened last night? I remember that monster and then...
You must have been exhausted. You practically collapsed the moment I brought you in.
all over that thing.
It serves the ruler of this land.
Well, whatever it is, it's obviously not good. Sounds to me the ruler's bad.
He calls himself a prince.
Is he?
No. There was a time when this whole land was beautiful and full of life, and now there's nothing but death. It's become a breeding ground for evil, a place where danger lurks around every corner and behind every bush.
What happened?
There was a war between the king and the prince.
Who won?
The king.
So, why does the prince rule this land then?
Well, the king cast him out of the celestial city, and now he spends all his time trying to keep pilgrims such as yourself from reaching their destination.
Why?
Pride, jealousy, spite. There's a whole multitude of reasons.
Why would anyone stay here in the wilds if the prince is so bad?
The prince is very persuasive. He knows how to dazzle.
I haven't seen anything to persuade me to stay.
Not yet.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spot to keep watch for pilgrims. Chris, you know, The road gets a lot harder from here, and that pack is going to become more and more of a burden. Let it go.
I can't. It's just all I have left. None of this stuff is even really mine. It all belonged to other people. I just stole it, but it's all stuff that I've always wanted for myself and never had. And now that it's mine, I don't want to let it go.
You have the book. That's enough.
I'm just not ready to give it up yet. I'm sorry.
It's okay. The time will come when you will be. Keep to the narrow path.
Thanks. I will this time.
With each passing day, the pack grew heavier and heavier, and the words from the book rang in his ears. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest.
I wouldn't go that way if I were you.
Are you talking to me?
I don't see anyone else around here. You really sure you want to go that way?
What, you want me to go the other way?
Oh, I didn't say that. I merely said I wouldn't go that way.
There's only two choices.
But how do you know you chose the right one?
Gatekeeper said to stick to the narrow path, and that one is narrower.
How do you know the gatekeeper didn't lie to you?
She seemed nice.
So did the salesman.
You met him too?
Oh, yes. Unfortunately.
I don't think she lied to me.
Yes, but how do you know?
I don't for sure. I'll just take this one on faith, I guess.
You guess? Well, let's hope your guess is correct.
If you're so smart, what are you doing in a cage eating rats? You know, that thing's super flimsy anyway. You could probably get out anytime you wanted.
I know that. You think I don't know that? I'm not stupid. As a matter of fact, I am brilliant.
Yeah, real brilliant.
I heard that. You mock me, but I assure you, I am now what I was not once.
And what were you?
A student. A student of science, of philosophy, theology, and brilliant. Beyond brilliant. So brilliant, I figured I was too good for where I was. That I didn't belong. I thought I might belong better in a place like Celestial City. So I set out for it. Well, people warned me of the dangers, but I knew I could overcome anything with my cunning and my intellect. And for a time, well, I did. But alas, my intellect has become my burden. I'm just too smart for my own good.
And modest, too.
You can't possibly understand my plight. No one who passes by here can. You are all simpletons. For you, the choice is made in the heart, not in the brain.
I'm just using my eyes. That path is narrower. Who put you in that cage anyway?
I did.
You caged yourself?
Yes. And here I am safe. I have time to read my books and solve this problem.
In all those books, do you have this one?
Of course I do. What kind of fool do you think I am?
The answer's right here in plain sight.
I wish I could be so naive. So simple.
Okay, well, I'm going. Are you coming with me?
No. I'm staying put right here. I have many books to read and reread. The answer must be in one of them.
Fine. Good luck.
I don't believe in luck.
This hill, though high, I desire to ascend. The difficulty will not me offend. For I perceive the way to life lies here. Come, pluck up heart, let's neither faint nor fear. Better, though difficult, the right way to go, than wrong, though easy, where the end is woe.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. When I lay my burden down, glory, glory, hallelujah. When I lay my burden down.
Burdened no more, Chris passed readily through the narrow cave. Indeed, the old was gone and the new had come.
Got it, Pilgrim. Name's Grant.
So, how do you know the preacher?
Why don't you finish your grub, then we'll talk. Sorry. No need for apologies. Enjoy the meal. So I pulled her up on the shore, gave that critter the old sock dollager, sent it scurrying back to its swamp real fast. Me and the preacher been pards ever since.
I can't believe she fell in the bog too.
We've all fallen off the path, one point or another.
Even you?
More times than I care to admit.
Makes me feel a little better.
Don't be too sure of yourself. Be confident, not cocky. But don't worry about that tonight. Take it easy.
He did all that with just a jawbone?
Yeah, ain't nobody could beat old Sam with his trusty jawbone. He let that sling go, sending that rock sailing through the air like greased lightning. By the time that giant hit the ground, he was deader than a can of corned beef. Now that boy David, he was about your age.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh. I used to have a slingshot. Till Iggy took it away.
Yeah. We could tell hero stories all night. It's time you forge your own. It's time to get some shut-eye. Now, let's begin. Time for you to get going. Head toward those mountains over there.
You're not coming with me, are you?
Ain't my time yet. In case you run into any giants along the way.
Thank you. For safekeeping.
Quit grinning like a possum eating yellow jacket. Get moving, partner.
Bye.
Sheathing his sword where once his burden had been, he journeyed forth, words from the book echoing in his mind. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against rulers, against principalities, and against the powers of this dark world.
Are you in there? Can you see me? Can you see me?
I can see you just fine.
Oh! I was just trying to figure out how to work this thing. I'm sure glad you showed up, Master. You know me. I'm always the last one on the block to figure out the latest technology.
Do you know why I've summoned you?
No.
I've summoned you because it seems we have a little problem.
No! Everything's fine here. Yeah! We're fine, hunky-dory.
Quiet, you insolent little worm!
Yes, Your Majesty.
I've heard rumors. Rumors that you let a few of our little proteges get loose.
Proteges?
Is this true?
Is that French?
Yes or no?
Well, it's possible. It's very possible. Maybe. Yes. It's all fine now.
There's the girl. She's dead. I killed her. Took care of that. The boy ducks. I punished him severely. He's feeling pain now, yes.
Tell me about the one who escaped.
Oh, that would be Chris. Yes. Very smart man. Yes. Taught him everything I know.
And his will?
His will? His will. He's too young to write a will. What do you mean?
Shut up, Iggy. He was a good thief, correct?
Well, of course he was. I told him everything he knows. I know he's a good thief. It really is a shame that we lost him, though.
We didn't lose him, you did. And now you're gonna retrieve him.
Oh, no. I couldn't possibly. I've got so many things going on right now. You know, I've got ducks and some other kids to look after. There's teeth problems. There's
Take my ride. But bring it back in one piece.
Yes, your gratefulness, your worshipfulness, yes. All right, I'll do it.
Chris knew not that the horrors he'd overcome could not compare with those to come in the Valley of Shadows. And so Faith and Chris were reunited. Words cannot express how overjoyed the two friends were to see each other again. Faith had kept her promise and had been right behind Chris every step of the way.
I thought you were...
I'm glad to see you too. You saved my life.
Well, I owed you one.
I'm glad you did.
We gotta go.
Nice sword.
Thanks. So, you have a story to tell?
Yeah, maybe later.
Please tell me I got away from
thought that sword was just for show. What's that noise?
I don't know. Oh boy.
As the heavens grew exceedingly black, and it thundered and lightened most fearful wise, the two wary travelers found comfort in the words of the book. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me.
I'm a pilgrim and a stranger traveling through this wearisome land. I've got a home.
Thanks for coming after me. It really means a lot.
I always plan to go with you. I just got delayed.
Yeah, to help me.
Will you help me back there so we're even?
Yeah, I suppose so. I still can't believe you got away from Iggy.
What makes you think she did? What do you think you're doing with that, Chris? Please. I'm way up here, and you're way down there. Now, put that sword down. Does this look like I'm kidding? This is the real deal here, Chris. One false move, Chris, and I'll let Faith have it. I will. I'll shoot Faith. I'll shoot her right in the brain. I'll do it. Attaboy. Attaboy. All right. Now, what do you say you and me have a chat?
I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, nothing? Oh, Chris, what about an apology?
Why would I apologize to you?
Well, let me think for a minute. First of all, there was stealing from me. Remember? Oh, and running away. I didn't like that very much, Chris. And then embarrassing me in front of his magnificence. Chris, you made me look bad.
You don't own us anymore.
I can't hurt you. No. I'm proud of you like a son. You're such a great thief. A brilliant future ahead of you, and well, look, I'll make a deal with you. You come back with me, and I'll forgive you of all your trespasses. I'll do it. And Faith, I'll let her go. No strings attached. How about that?
We're not going back. That's final.
Oh? No, this is final. Chris, are you okay? Chris! Oh, no. Faith, come over here. Come to Iggy. Come. What? Hey, wait a minute. You! How did you do that?
An old friend told me to keep it close to my heart.
Chris, outfoxing the old fox. Well done, Chris. All right, I'll give you this one. Yes, I will. No! I got you! Come along, Chris! Hang on! We're going higher, Chris! Oh, yeah! I hope you're not scared of the heights, Chris! Because you were bad, Chris! Oh, you make me so mad! There it is! Pretty close, wasn't it? Close call! Oh! Why, I oughta... Oh! Look what you've done! Look what you've done! No! No!
Well, I guess that's the last we'll see of Iggy.
Right?
To that city
After walking many days and many nights, the two weary travelers came out of the wilderness and saw before them a place boldly lit, a monument to vanity.
It's getting dark. We should find shelter.
I think we just did.
What is that?
I have no idea.
It's off the path, Chris. Let's just keep going.
What if we've made it? I mean, what if this is Celestial City?
It's not.
Well, how do you know? It's not like you've ever seen it.
I just know. Please, Chris, this is a really bad idea.
Lighten up, will you?
You said it, brother. Just a little worries at the door.
He's absolutely right.
The name's Luke, your humble host, your loyal servant with the most fun, most joy, excitement, and love. Lighten up, just a tad, leave your chores at the door. Why so sad, why so glum? Little Miss Poopy Pants. We have rides, we have games, and puppies! Let me see by show of hands. Who was off to that make-believe land of? I've forgotten.
Celestial City?
Shut up, kid. I did not just a scotch like the cities at your door. 10 scoops of ice cream. Whatever you can dream. There's no trash, no rules, but there is. If you want it, you can have it. Electricity.
So, are there any questions?
Yeah. What are these for?
Great question. Huddle up, huddle up. Bring it on in. These glasses will protect your delicate eyes because it takes a while for them to adjust to all the awesomeness this place has. But whatever you do, do not remove your glasses. I repeat, under no circumstances are you to remove these things. If you do, you will fry your retinas and your brain will hemorrhage.
What's a retina?
Something you don't want to fry.
What's a hemorrhage?
Zip it, kid. Shall we get on with the show?
What if we want to leave?
You won't want to leave, but if you're stupid enough to want to, after everything I'm about to show you, then by all means, be my guest. Now, are there any more questions? No? Good. Okay, who would like to see a demonstration?
Yeah, okay.
Huh? Come on, this is electricity we're talking about. You kids are acting like your pet goldfish died. Now come on, let's make some noise. Who wants to see a demonstration?
Yeah!
And what's your name?
Tim.
Okay, Jim, what have you always wanted but never had?
Let's see here. I like the,
Speed it up there, sport. It's not a math equation.
let's say,
Seriously, kid, just spit it out.
I think there's a bike, but I'm sure if I want a bike.
A bike? A bicycle. If it's a bicycle you want, then a bicycle you shall have. Now just close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. Okay. Now open your eyes, Dorothy.
What's the wheels?
You don't need training wheels? Hop on! You're going for the ride of your life. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Now who's next? Come on.
Bad idea. What? Faith?
What can I do for you, Mr.
Chris.
Mr. Chris.
Just Chris.
Okay, just Chris?
No, Chris.
Okay. Well, what can I do for you, Chris?
My friend.
Is having the time of her life, I assure you.
She was just here a minute ago.
She's fine. She's more than fine. In this place, how could she not be?
Yeah, you're right. This place is great.
Ain't it though? So, what's your fancy?
I don't even know where to begin.
Well, how about I give you some options? You know, get you started. How's that sound, champ?
Yeah, sounds great.
Well, let's get going. Hello, Iggy.
Oh! I knew you'd show up, Master. Just patiently waiting here. I'm getting used to this new machine you got me here.
Do you know why I've summoned you?
It's about the kid. He got away. You'd like me to apologize? Perhaps I should. I apologize.
Now you say he, but I believe there were two of them.
Two of them? I seem to only remember the one.
I thought you said you disposed of the girl.
There's no hiding anything from you, is there? I've tried. I'll tell you what. I'll admit it. I lied.
And why would you do that?
Well, I was trying to score some points. Make a good impression with you.
Well, I'm not very impressed now, am I?
No. No, you're not. I can see that. I don't blame you. No. I let you down. But look, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. They had weapons. They could have hurt me, killed me. They're very resourceful, you know.
Yes, I've seen that. Very resourceful indeed. Lucky for you, Iggy, I managed to catch both of them myself.
Oh, well, I knew that all along. I mean, that's why I didn't try so hard. I knew you'd always be backing me up, 110%.
So, despite your giant blunder, seems it all worked out for the best, eh?
Well, of course it did. Things always seem to work out for the best now, don't they?
Perhaps we'll have to forgive your incompetence this one time.
I sure appreciate that. Of course, I knew you would. You have such a humongous, gigantic heart. Thank you, 1,000 thank yous. Yes, thank you, Master.
However, you lied to me. And for that indiscretion, I sentence you to death.
What? Oh, this is a joke, right? Yes, pulling the wool on Iggy's eyes. Yes, how to put a smile on Iggy's face. Yes. Uh-huh. You are kidding, aren't you? I like jokes too, but this is serious business.
You're dispensable, Iggy. You're all dispensable. Besides, I have a very resourceful young man to replace you.
Chris, I'm talking to you.
So?
Can't you see what's happened to you?
Can't you see I'm busy?
Chris, you can't stay here.
I can do whatever I want. You know, I'm sick and tired of people like you and Iggy telling me what to do all the time. Luke doesn't tell me what to do. He lets me do whatever I want.
This place is not what it seems, and neither is Luke.
Luke's my friend.
No, he's not.
You are? What have you ever done for me? Ever since I met you, it's do this, do that, go here, go there. I've been almost killed more times than I care to remember. Some friend you are.
You'll never find your father if you stay here.
I've been fine without him. Maybe I don't need him.
You don't mean that. What would Faith have to say about all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you even know where she is?
Around here somewhere.
No, Chris, she's not. She's been taken captive.
I knew something was wrong the moment I saw you.
Well, little Miss Smarty Pants, you were correct.
I know who you are. I read about you in Chris's book. The one they call the Light Bearer, the father of lies.
Yes, people call me a lot of names behind my back. Thanks for reminding me how popular I am. Anyways, now that all that unpleasantness is over with, let's discuss why you're here.
I know why I'm here, so save your breath.
You do? I don't think you really do.
I'm here because I've seen the truth. I've seen your whole operation. You let me go, I'd tell, and that would run things real quick for you now, wouldn't it?
You're half right. Yes, you did take off your glasses, and that is against the house rules. And yes, you did see some things that you shouldn't have, but let's face it. People wouldn't believe you even if you told them. They'd call you a crackpot. Besides, that's not why you're really here.
Tell me where she is. I can save her.
Not in here, you can't. All of this is just a mirage. Nothing you see is real. Take your glasses off and see for yourself.
Luke said to keep them on.
Luke's lying to you, Chris.
I don't think you'd do that.
Do you want to find Faith or not?
Yes.
Then you have to listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
You have to take your glasses off.
Will all this go away if I do?
Yes, it will.
But I like it here.
Chris, do you trust me?
Yes. You're one of the only people I've ever been able to trust. You and Faith.
Good. Then take them off.
Hey, over here. Hey.
Hey, where are we?
Welcome to the real electricity. Not nearly as impressive without the glasses, is it? Yeah. Good old Luke really pulled the wool over our eyes.
Why are you wearing your glasses?
I figured this place out a long time ago. One day I just realized everything was a little too good to be true, so I took them off.
But how can you live like this? I mean, why don't you just put them back on?
I didn't want to live a lie, even if it meant suffering. I've never given up hope, though. One day, I'll make it to Celestial City, and I just might even take you with me.
Well, I think that day's today, and I'm taking you with me.
I'm Hope, by the way.
Chris.
Now let's get out of here.
Right. All of us.
That's the real reason you're here.
Chris?
Yes, your old buddy Chris. Jeez.
Wow. Look at him go.
I'm gonna shut this place down. Show him who Luke really is. Find something important and wreck it.
Great show, huh?
Stand back.
Now's the part where they ask for a volunteer from the audience. So, who'd like to be on TV? You? Fantastic. So you want to play rough, eh? Fine.
Okay. Now we gotta find Faith.
Who's Faith?
A very close friend of mine.
Who here knows how to pick a lock? I did.
That way, Luke's behind me.
Faith, good. Faith, this is Hope. Hope, this is Faith.
Hey,
What's that?
let's go find out.
Luke!
Oh, please. Call me Chris, Luke. How you doing, Hope? It's been a while. I think the last time I saw you, you were about this tall. So, planning on leaving us now, were we, Chris? And so soon?
You said we could leave anytime we wanted.
Yeah. About that, I lied. Hey, you still haven't told me what you think about my giant.
Doesn't look like much.
Doesn't look like much. Are you kidding me? It's magnificent. Besides, you were pretty scared before. Remember the woods? Oh, and how about Wicket Gate when it snatched up your lazy little friends? Man, I was laughing and laughing watching you bang on that door, shaking in your boots.
How'd you know about that?
Who do you think was operating it? Now, how about you drop the blame? Okay, perhaps a little demonstration is in order.
What do you want?
Now we're getting somewhere. What I want, Chris, is to let you in on my brilliant plan. You see my, giant? You know what it's capable of. Well, I'm building an army of these things, which I have very big plans for. And I and my army are planning on storming Celestial City and overthrowing the king. Then declaring me supreme ruler. Now that's a good plan, eh?
Where do I fit in?
Good question. You see, I need a lot of spare parts to build my army.
You want me to steal them for you? That's what this is all about?
Well, it would just be a small part of what you'd be doing. In fact, you were kind of doing it already. See, Iggy was in charge of collecting spare parts, metals mostly. And you were a huge cog in that proverbial wheel. You really are quite the thief, Chris. I mean, when you went AWOL, we suffered quite a big loss. But I digress. What I really need you for is to use your talents to break into Celestial City and obtain certain information that will aid in my attack.
And if I say no?
It's my turn to go ahead, Chris. No matter what happens, don't give up.
Faith, Faith, Faith! No, Faith, Faith! No.
Come on, we need to get out of here.
No!
No, come on now!
Faith!
You had a chance, Chris! The chance to join my team and you blew it. Now you're gonna pay with your life. I don't negotiate, Chris. So, I'm sure you're asking yourself, but Luke, where do you get the electricity to run your incredible machine? You probably already figured that out. The kids, the wheels. Celestial City. All right, last chance. Will you join me?
No, Chris.
Do we have a deal then?
No.
Okay.
If we have a deal, I expect you to kneel. Offer me your respect and loyalty.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Don't do it, Chris. It's not worth. Do it, Chris.
Funny. No one ever stopped to question me or electricity. Except for you.
Don't forget about me.
And her. Okay, and Faith. It's amazing though, ain't it? Give them chocolate, plug them in, and make them walk. It's so easy. I tell you what. I'm in a generous mood. How about you two kneel and beg for my forgiveness? Now spare your lives. You'll have to come back with me and be my slaves, but at least you'll have your lives. So, what do you say?
Your city lies in ruins. Your army is defeated. All those kids know the truth. You're finished.
No, you are.
Chris awoke to see Hope's bright smile. Then, to his delight, he saw Faith. She smiled and nodded toward another on the boat, the man who had rescued her from certain death, the same man who had pulled him from the water.
Welcome home, son.
I cannot describe all that Christian, Hope, and Faith saw when they reached Celestial City. I woke too soon. Besides, it's impossible to dream that which we can't even begin to fathom.
I would not have chosen to awake, but I did. And I awoke so that I might share this dream with you. For it is my dream that all of you will follow in Christian's footsteps, that you will lay your burdens down and let the good book guide you. And never forget, wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it.
This world is crazy, it drags me down. Can't even get up off the ground. But you picked me up, I'll run this race. I'm gonna finish in first place. I know I'll make, I know I'll make, I know I'll make it through. I know I'll make, I know I'll make, I know I'll make it through. I know I'll make it through. I know I'll make it through. This world is crazy, there's so much fear. Gotta get ready, the end is near. Let's make him famous, let's make it clear. It's almost over, he's almost here.